Quaid Azam Part 246. Events now accelerated sharply. If Britain would not act, India would announce. Events now accelerated sharply. If Britain would not act, India would announce Gandhi on 19 April 1942. He wrote in the Harijan, the safety and interest of both Britain and India lie in an orderly and timely British withdrawal from India. This was the mild and understated launch of his Quit India agitation. The Congress Working Committee and the AICC met thereafter in Allahabad in the last week of April 1942. The AICC resolution adopted this meeting stated, "The committee repudiates the idea that freedom can come to India through interference or invasion by any foreign nation. Whatever its professions and invasion, it must be resisted. Such resistance can only take the form of non-violent and non-cooperation, as the British government has prevented the organization of national defense by the people in any other way." This was departure, for the resolution made clear that Nehru had to give up his views of unconditional support to Britain, and the violent resistance to the Japanese invaders had also been repudiated. Allahabad was followed by Verda, Quit India, resolution of July 1942. This met with criticism particularly from Taj Bahadur Sapru, Dr. Ambedkar, Sir Sikandar Hayat Khan, Jinnah, the British Labour Party, and also Rajaji. The government of India, on the other hand, was nervous and decided to now take action against the Congress leaders on the basis of the Verda resolution of July 1942, which had asked for a British withdrawal in the middle of the war. As soon as the then Governor of Bombay, Sir Roger Lumley, informed the Viceroy on the telephone that the Quit India resolution had been adopted, the Viceroy's Executive Council, which was then assumed in the continuous session, decided unanimously to arrest all the Congress Working Committee members and other Congress leaders too, all over the country. A month later, in August 1942, the Working Committee of the Muslims League met in Bombay. This meet followed the Congress decision to launch the Quit India movement. The leaders of the Congress had been arrested just a few days prior to the meeting of the Working Committee of the Muslim League. When the Working Committee of the League met, some of its members held that an opportune moment to join hands with the Congress against the British had now arrived. Raja Sahab Mahmudabad, MAH, Isfahani, and Raja Sahab Mahmudabad, MAH Isfahani, and Jamal Mia met Jinnah on the eve of the Working Committee to express just this viewpoint, emphasizing that such an opportunity for joining hands with the Hindus against the British should not be allowed to go. Chaudhry Khalikuzzama also expressed the same opinion, but Jinnah remained fixed in his view that the Muslim League should not join this battle against the British. When the resolution for supporting the Congress against the British was put to vote, there were three abstentions. MAH Isfahani, Raja Sahib Mahmudabad, and Nawab Ismail Khan. GM Sayyid of Sindh refused to abstain. GM Sayyid of Sindh refused to abstain. He cast his vote against the resolution. The decision of the Muslim League Working Committee, principally Jinnah's, kept the leaders of the Muslim League out of jail and enabled the Muslim League Party to gain in strength, which it did significantly between then 1942 and 1946. The Congress, on the other hand, suffered a severe setback born of this voluntary absence from the political scene during these crucial years. With the Congress leaders in prison, no one could initiate a discussion on their behalf. This gave Jinnah time and a vacant space to dominate the political scene, to make use of the opportunity to exploit official exasperation with the Congress.